Hello and good morning from the airport in St. Petersburg. I'm starting this vlog here at the airport and I hope to finish it in Moscow. Let's see what Moscow looks like. Of course, I'm very curious to see what the airports look like here and what it's like to fly here in Russia. I'm going to check in, but I already did it online. I'm going through security. Let's grab a coffee. The airport is very big, modern, well structured, and well signposted. Domestic flights in front. Cleared the checks quickly. Let's look for a coffee shop. Let's have a coffee.
Thank you for watching.
Here are all the coffee shops you want. Yeah, structured a bit differently.
The airport here.
After the checks.
Thank you for watching.
30-layer cappuccino and the water here at the airport. Thank you here with the cappuccino. I want to tell you a few things too. Now, after 5 days in St. Petersburg, 5 days in Russia, in some ways I'm starting to understand those of you who commented very harshly. I've gotten used to such comments and I was expecting it, but somehow I understand you, because if I hadn't come here, I wouldn't have believed it was really like this either. And I would have thought that those who have been here might be exaggerating. But it's not exaggerated at all. Nothing I've told you so far and nothing I've shown you, because I don't need to say much, the images speak for themselves, is exaggerated. I felt immense joy when I got here because it's hard to reach this place. And the moment I saw the reality with my own eyes and realized it was nothing like what I had imagined, I was satisfied. That's why my enthusiasm was greater than usual. I compared this situation to the moment when I arrived in Sudan, for example, when, just like now, I knew almost nothing about that country. I only had bad things and stories I'd vaguely heard in mind. The reality surprised me in a very pleasant way. The same thing happened to me here. The reality surprised me so much that it's hard for me to express what I feel here in the first days, and only someone who has been here can understand me. Because you come with some preconceptions, with some expectations, and you get here and see that nothing is as you imagined or believed. Common sense, cleanliness, respect. It's rare to find places where all these things are so well implemented and you see them at every step, including in the subway. Everyone doesn't just respect you, they respect each other, but since you're there too, you are respected as well. No one pushes, no one crowds, everyone is calm and polite, everyone minds their own business. But at the same time, Russians are also friendly, because I talked to many Russians, I had conversations with them, they are really nice people. Of course, many of you bring up politics, but I've never talked about politics on my channel, and I never will. I've told you this before. A lot of negativity comes from politics. I'm just a simple traveler who came to a new country which I want to explore and share my experiences with you. That's all. Nothing to do with politics. Once again, Soren didn't send me. Putin didn't call me. No one is forcing me to say anything. Only good things. I actually looked for bad stuff to find something. Not in the tar. I haven't found anything yet. Let's see, in Moscow, where I'm going to meet a Romanian who has been living here for a longer time and probably knows more of the ins and outs and knows life here much better. I can't wait to meet him and share his experiences as well about living in Russia. Let's see what they are. His experiences here with Russians, his experiences here with the system, with everything related to this country. Because yes, living here, you are confronted by the systems of this country. But until then, and for now, as you've seen in the vlogs, I'm very excited. Nothing like what I imagined. Why do I say that I understand you somehow? Because yes, I was also watching Soren's vlogs from here, from St. Petersburg. He was here last year or 2 years ago. I don't remember exactly. And in a way, I felt like saying that he was exaggerating. After arriving here, I realized that nothing was exaggerated. That's how it is. That's the experience of a traveler who comes here. He's surprised by these normal things. Then a few more observations. You probably almost picked on me. Yes, that's the reality. How many homeless people have I seen? Addicts. Zero beggars. Everyone minds their own business. I haven't seen people expressing their nonsense in public. I mean, here, reverse it, which affects Europe. There hasn't been a trip through Europe where it didn't catch my eye because I'm not looking for it. But the moment you display your nonsense in public and make a show out of it, in my opinion, that's not okay. Yeah, well, that's another very controversial topic because I can't believe it. People have started to act so absurdly that they try to make you believe that you're actually the one who's crazy. It's unbelievable. It's unbelievable the direction this world has taken. Here, yes, everyone is the way they're supposed to be. Also, about women, I haven't seen any women who are over the top with heavy makeup. I haven't seen anyone with plastic surgery, fake lips, implants, or anything else standing out. Which, yes, in Europe you already see at every step. At least for me. These changes seem grotesque to me, honestly. I never understood why you have to make yourself ugly to disfigure yourself like that. It also costs you a lot of money, and you put yourself through some pain too. It's probably not easy to get your lips plumped up, just to look in a totally unnatural way. Satisfied? I could never understand that. And I can't understand anything. The natural beauty in Russia is truly something special. As a man, there's no way you can come here and not admire the beauties around you. It's impossible. As for the architecture of the city of St. Petersburg, yes, it's different from any other city I've seen. There are small similarities with some buildings I've seen in the stands, but nowhere have I seen an entire city so different. About the Hermitage Museum, again, I have no words. I really have no words. I wish to go back and spend a few days there, because what you feel among those works of art can't be told, can't be expressed. What people have put into paintings, into sculptures, into everything that's there. It's incredible how that emotion placed in a painting, which only an artist can put there, is transmitted to you. In a painting. I think the shock also comes from the fact that you expect to come to a country where everything is different and abnormal, and to find normality and common sense, like you don't really find in Europe anymore. To see only beautiful things, or not to mention the cleanliness. The cleanliness is exemplary everywhere. The food, everything is tasty, everything. Good. I think it's also because of the food that these people are so nice. I haven't seen any obese people on the street. I haven't seen any... No. I haven't seen many things. The ones I expected. And yes, I anticipated some meanness. To see them frowning, to have them look at me strangely, to be watched, to not be able to film, to be afraid to take out my phone. Nothing like that, not at all. Civilization, common sense, cleanliness. Yeah, here I go praising Russia again. And some people are really bothered by this. But all I can do is invite them to come and see the reality with their own eyes, from here, from the street. I'm boarding right away. I'm really curious to see what it's like to fly here. In Moscow, a Romanian from Russia is waiting for me. A 320, a new plane. My flight from here is about 90 minutes. Did you ask me how you can get here by plane? I saw planes from Turkish Airlines. You can get here through Istanbul without any problems. Or from closer by with Air Serbia. I just saw some Air Serbia planes here. For those from the western part of the country, Belgrade is very close. An Air Serbia plane is taking off. It was pretty cloudy all the way here. Russia seen from the plane. We'll arrive in Moscow in about 10 minutes. Forests around Moscow, I wasn't expecting that. As far as the eye can see. I can see how the villages around here, around Moscow, look. That's how it seems. It looks like poverty. Of course, I have no idea what it's really like. I only know from some of you who left comments saying it's utter poverty in the villages. I want to take a trip through a village too, to see with my own eyes what it's like. So I actually think it's really nice here, really nice and well arranged. We landed in Moscow at Sheremetyevo Airport. Here, there are no problems, I'm expected. I don't have to worry about getting to the city. The exit is this way. Let's see how we meet our Romanian from Russia. We go to here. The thing is, only if he recognizes me, because I don't really know him. Ah, there he is. There he is, here he is, here he is. Straffight, comrades, Straffight. Finally we meet. Yes, finally we meet. Yeah, I was just saying that we only know each other from vlogs. Yeah, that's what I'm saying too, that we don't. It's flat now. This is our first meeting. Greetings and good health to all. Did you arrive in Moscow safely? Exactly. Well, welcome to Moscow. And according to what you and the followers say, we're in good hands. Now we'll see. That's what you hope. That's what I know from the followers. They were waiting for us. From here, we'll take a Yandex. It seems that Yandex is just as cheap in Moscow as it is in St. Petersburg, about 1,500 rubles to the center. Where am I staying? And at least how much did it say? About 30 minutes, 48 minutes. It's okay. In the end, we got on the bus. What I want to ask you first, since we don't know each other, look what some followers are saying, that you're an agent from FCSB. I sympathize with Craiova, not these guys. I saw in the comments to watch out, he's an FCSB agent. What's going on? I have bets about the blue eyes, but I don't even know what FCSB is. Are you an FCSB agent? No, I don't have blue eyes. Look. People have gone crazy. They've really gone crazy. I was expecting a big wave of... They haven't brainwashed you, ma'am. Not yet, but they're very... When you leave me, that's it. Wait, you made a mess of yourself too. Be careful. I'm asking you, no. I'll ask you a few more things on the bus. Tell me, how long have you been living in Russia? For 15 years, since 2010. So you pretty much know everything that's going on around here. And if you've been living here for 15 years, I feel like a fish in water. I'm thinking, now it's like this. A mini interview on the bus, Romanian Adventures style. That's how I do them all. I mean, no, spontaneous, very spontaneous. So I don't have time to prepare. Forgive me for being unprepared. Marian Marcel, how did you end up in Russia? The first time I came for reconnaissance by plane, it was 15 years ago, when there were direct flights Moscow-Bucharest with Aeroflot. But how did I get here? Why did I come to Russia? I met Oksana in Bulgaria on the beach. And I came for a visit in 2010. And we decided to settle here. And since September or October 2010, I've been living here. Super cool. In 2020, I obtained Russian citizenship. Oh, do you already have Russian citizenship? Yes, double citizenship. I see. I'll show you what it looks like. Do you want to see what the identification looks like? Come on, I'm curious. Yes, the Russian identification. Maybe I won't believe you and... Come on, let me just hide the date a little bit. Let's not show that FCSB date, don't fall for it. This is what the Russian identification looks like. That's cool, it's like a passport, right? Interesting. So basically, you've been living here for 15 years. You have family here, you're settled here. I see, I work here, I work. What do I actually do for work? I provide some services, a car wash and a campsite called Super Sub Camping. Yeah, that's cool. Maybe we'll go there sometime. We'll have a barbecue, catch a fish. Sounds really cool, really cool. Expand on that. And now I'm scouting the area to see how, what and how. Maybe we can do something at Muscula. Everywhere. It's hard in the capital. It's pretty much the same everywhere. Pretty much anywhere in the world. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, very cool. It sounds really good with my phone, but I'm always with microphones, with cameras, never just a simple phone. You see, I take out my phone and you record. I've already talked about this in the meantime. And Razvan told me, Razvan told me, because he's from Bucharest. I asked, hey, aren't you from Moldova? No, I was born in the center of Bucharest, in Tineretului Park. I lived on General Kırkız, and after that we moved when I was 4 years old until I lived near the new hospital. Not that there's anything wrong with my head. I'll keep going after that too. And since I was 33, I've been in Russia, I see. And Russian, where did you learn it? I didn't know Russian at all, you know. At school, that's how I learned, the way they taught us. The alphabet. When I came here, I only knew spasibo. That's how I said it. Spasibo, not spasibo. I was one of the best students in Russian language. When I arrived here, I knew nothing. I still remember a few words. I know how to read, not like Malako does. I know how to read too, but it's different. You can't have a conversation or understand anything. Absolutely, yes. And did you study here? Yes, I studied here, and so did I. When I came here, Oksana didn't know English. I spoke to her in Russian in English, or I spoke to her in Russian in Romanian. We understood each other with great difficulty. Okay, and now the question comes to my mind. If she didn't speak English, you didn't speak Russian, how did you meet? Gymnastics lingo? Now we share a bed. Very cool. So clearly that's a really cool story to dig into. Yes, I depended on Oksana 24/7. We were together everywhere. And after a year, I attended intensive courses. I went to university in our city, Ariola. That's where I learned Russian. I attended intensive English language courses. That was after you met and we're together once I had already settled here. How cool is that? Yes, and slowly I learned Russian and English as well. After a year, I went by myself to buy cigarettes. I did it, Oksana. I used to smoke back then. We would go to the store by ourselves. We were 3 and 4 years old back then. And she would make buckwheat for a child. Yes? And slowly, I got used to it. It's not an unwritten law. People get used to anything, absolutely anything. After 21 days, interesting. Yes, I kind of understand because people kept asking me how I was managing through those strange countries where the languages are very, very exotic countries where nobody speaks English, you know, or through oases with Arabic where only Arabic is spoken. Somehow there's a way to communicate beyond words. Exactly, it's incredible. And you understand each other, yes. And everywhere I've been, when I understood less, it was very hard for me in Africa, in Senegal, in Dakar. It was very hard for me there because I speak French, but when it comes to French, I'm like a Chinese person, and it was very hard for me there. And I speak with this broken French. Yes, yes. Anyway, when I knew something in French, I could understand, and I was able to understand, but still I couldn't. Same thing. You don't have internet to get a taxi, or it was hard for me. I found someone there who knew a little English, and I had him as a guide, and he was with me all the time. In Casablanca in Africa, but in Morocco I got along with them. Actually, that whole French-speaking area, I got along better there. In Casablanca, I didn't have a guide. I managed to communicate with the people I was with there. So, there's nothing difficult about it. If you have the will, you can travel anywhere in the world, no problem. Do you know what my dream is? I think it's the same for you. Travel today or tomorrow, because money will come back, but time never will. That's true. Infrastructure in Moscow. Here is the Moscow Beltway. Okay. Look, Inket, it's called Inket here in Moscow. This bus takes us all the way to the metro station here. No, this is the Beltway, which is like a circle. Yes, I know, but let me speak. We take the bus until we go to the metro. Yes, the metro station. We change to the metro and go to the hotel. We got off at the metro. Here I have to get a card again, right? The metro works with a card here too, with my card, I think. No, you don't have to. Here it's not like that. Here you either tap or you can buy a ticket, like our OK card. It's not like in St. Petersburg. No, I understand. More modals. You'll teach me. Here is also, did you see how you pay with face identification? No, I'll show you somewhere. I saw some new devices, but I didn't look into it to see how they work, if they work. Then you take the subway with Koskova. We have a lot of stops to go. Very bumpy. This subway is very noisy, but I think this is the oldest one. Very noisy. This is one of the oldest ones. That's why it's so noisy, yeah. Wow, a masterpiece, the subway station. Look at this. Yeah, I saw it. Really cool. So we have beautiful women in Moscow too, right? Yeah, here. And how did she talk to us? It makes you emotional, you know what I mean? Men, why? You get emotional? Beautiful women in St. Petersburg, and here I noticed that. Are the stations just as deep here or not? Deeper. Because there are many more metro lines and they overlap, I understand. Let's see where we come out. We're forgetting Comrade Bine.
Welcome.
Here in Moscow, subway stations are very deep. You get bored by the time you reach the top. Let's see where we came out. Let's get a breath of Moscow air. Look, let's play some tennis here. Don't you want to play tennis? I have rackets in the car. We'll play. They're still good. I have them in the car. Yes, we have to. We'll play doubles. The girls with us. Yeah, it works. This one, I think she's with Sharapova. She's related to her. They look alike. Wait, zoom in and see if they look alike. I think they look alike. Yeah, they do. They really do.
But we need to get our bearings a bit and see. How do I get to my accommodation, which is somewhere around here nearby?
Let's see. Wow, look how cool. A classic car. Awesome. And even if... Super cool. All right. What's this? Volga 21. Beautiful. It's different from St. Petersburg. The architecture here is different. At least here in the area where my hotel is, I'm about 1 7/8 miles from Red Square, maybe a bit more.
I'll leave my luggage at the accommodation first, then go after.
Let's eat something. Marcel, luggage first, then we'll eat. You said you were hungry. No, not you. So you're looking at me and Marcel. Did you know that on camera you look a bit chubbier? You should know that Marcel is not how you see him, thank you. He is slim, so you shouldn't say he's much fatter. No, the camera is about 7 or 8 kilo. Yes, that's true. That's interesting about the car numbers. I've noticed it. That's the region code. Yes, the region. Each region has a code. Look, the one that just passed us, 33, that's Vladimir region. Look, this one with 799 Moscow, I see. This one, 37. If I'm right, it's like Leningrad. 797 Moscow, I have 57.
Bucharest.
Letters and numbers. On a normal car, it doesn't mean anything. But these are government cars, they like it. For us, those W ones here, they're AMROOO.
They're government cars. I think the accommodation is on the right side of this street.
Look, those are Yandex cars. One, Yandex, the kind you get in and drive yourself. That one's even cooler.
We don't have anything like that. You get in, you have an app on your phone, you unlock it. Yeah, you unlock it, get in, and the car starts. That's really cool. And you leave it in another parking lot. That's really cool. And you pay by the minute or by the kilometer. Super cool, however you want.
Yeah, this is the hotel. I remember it from the pictures. I also chose Moscow, a pretty good hotel, 4 stars.
The guy with the vacuum cleaner is boxing.
It looks nice here. Let's see. The truth is, it would have been harder for me here if it weren't for Razvan because no one spoke. Well, no one spoke English. That's what I was saying on my vlog, and you on your vlog.
I could have managed, but Google Translate would have made it harder.
But what were we saying earlier in the car? That we'll manage exactly. Me or you? Me. Well, he knew, man, that I'm mom, so it's fine. Here Marcel will be for the next 4 nights. Here I'll be... Oh, let's catch a light bulb. He couldn't see me. Yeah, but was there any light bulb? I have a view of a church. He has a view of the church. Okay. The bed is very clean. It's good. No one has slept here. It seems not. Yes, it's decent. It's decent accommodation. 370 lei per night. That's how much it is. I took the closest accommodation to the center and the cheapest one. Yes, very good. Clean everywhere.
Good conditions.
Considering that I'm just a few steps away from Red Square. Welcome. It's okay. Yes, I'll take my portable battery too, and we'll go eat. Yes. 1 second, and I'll come too.
Done. Check-in completed.
I have nothing else to do. I'm in good hands. I'm convinced about the guy. It's okay. So let's go for a walk. Let's go eat something. Where is he taking me? Maybe there's a club on CSBISP or something. We'll see. I'm not taking you to a global network. Oh, welcome! Let's see the face of Moscow. Here in my neighborhood, I already see these communist apartment blocks. I saw very few of them in SAC Petersburg. Welcome. Yeah, clearly Moscow is totally different. Ah, look, here's a restaurant. We're not going there. Let's go wherever you want. We'll go there. Look, something fascinating from Russia. Technology unlike anything I've seen. So what are you doing now? We're at Burger King. We ordered food and you're paying however you want. With nice shoes. Look from my blue eyes. Like that. So you just have to look right there. Wait first, okay? I forgot it. See, you were waiting. Yeah, I have to wait for everything. Yeah. Did he recognize you? Yes. Yes. Mom, that's awesome. No card, no phone, nothing. Yes. How cool with blue eyes. So if I don't have blue eyes, I'll starve. Yeah, but it's good that you're my boyfriend. The thing is, I haven't seen this system before. I've heard about it, but I haven't seen it working. You can also pay at Metro, at a camera, and you just go and blink, smile. The truth is, I saw something there, but I didn't understand what they were doing. Here they have something. Those at the end, they have something at the end. Yeah, really cool. First, you need to register with a card, which takes your biometrics. It does, okay, yeah. Once you're in the system, a card links you to everything. Anyway, it's really, really cool. I didn't even think about the one with the card. It's enough just to have your eye with you. Cool. Yeah, I'm really curious about the food from Burger King. All right, let's keep living. Na zdarovia, as they say. Na zdarovia, na zdarovia. But for health, the first one is for acquaintance. Okay, as you say, let's live. God help us. Let's keep living. God help us. God help us. God help us. Russian Burger King. Angus. It's the same in Romania. Angus, yes. In Romania, it's known these brands have left Russia. Yes, it's not quite like that. That burger is really good. It had a different sauce compared to other places. I actually liked it. I liked it a lot. I'm glad. It was really, really good. What should we do next? What does a Romanian do upon first arriving in Moscow? Where does he go? Did you guess? Razvan asked me where I want to go today. Of course, we're going to Red Square. And for that, we're going on foot because it's close to where I'm staying. Let's walk off the hamburger, and also check out the local beauties. This is the subway map. Yeah, look how big it is. Wait, this is interesting, Ma. How many lines are there? I haven't counted. Am I curious? Not sure. How big is Moscow from one end to the other? How many kilometers is it? This is the Moscow ring, if I'm not mistaken. 126 kilometers, Ma. It's huge. Yeah, it's massive. Moscow is built in circles. There's the main ring and 2 or 3 more. You travel along these circles and turn left or right as needed. That's how it's divided. See, a Russian church here. This is the metro we were supposed to come to. Yes, at Polyanka. We come out right at the accommodation. It's very close, just past the church. Yes, but it's okay. We didn't walk much this way either. Yes, there's something here. It's a monastery. Here they were taking pictures on the other side.
some tourists, I think they were. The architecture of the monasteries' churches in Russia is very interesting, different from others. Look at your competitors. You want to showcase your phone? Yes, stands for him. Ha ha ha. I haven't been repairing anymore for about 3 years. I closed down. Actually, I didn't close it. I left the workshop to someone else. Oh, I thought you hired someone. No, Ramona stayed and is handling it with Dennis. Just getting by, barely scraping by. They don't pay me. For now, I'm just traveling. But you should know that I don't rule out at some point taking advantage of the old ways again. It's my pleasure. And now I would gladly fix anything, anytime. Let's go to my place. Do you have something to fix? Yes, haha. Let me put you to work. We'll do it. We'll do it. We'll do it. Electrical stuff, if you have any. Ha 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 ha. I just realized that I met Razvan, but I didn't even introduce him. His YouTube channel, because yes, he also has a YouTube channel. He's a Romanian in Russia where he presents life in Russia just as it is. How I live, exactly how you live, because a lot of people have asked me what life is like here. If you go to his channel and subscribe, you can see exactly how daily life unfolds in Russia. A Romanian in Russia, I'll also add a link in the description. Images that are getting better and better from Moscow. What river is this? Razvan, I think it's the Moscow River. That's what it's called, I think. Let's look at the map. Fountains. Yes, it's the Moscow River. No, goes the Moscow River. We'll cross that bridge and Red Square is already just a few steps away. Oh, welcome. And you're surprised too, right? Star of the European Union? Allow me to say that I'm surprised. I see here, so after this river, after the Moscow River, you can see in the distance, there you see Prendrin, that star. And I see the flag of the European Union. No, that's something very interesting. So if we had put the Russian flag in the center of Bucharest, should I show you a demonstration there? What are you talking about? Yeah, it's starting to look better and better. Moscow. When you see your flag, yeah, you also see your flag here. We're about to cross this flower-covered bridge. Full of people. The same relaxed people here as in St. Petersburg. Like that. Indeed, over there around Makru, around Metro, I saw some more gloomy faces. Yes, that's right. Now, St. Petersburg is indeed very touristy and there are a lot of tourists there. Yes, here too. An incredibly cool atmosphere. We're continuing towards Red Square. Are we both surprised by what we just saw? It's here. See, it says station, and look, just like in St. Petersburg, a la Dada, with a little boat by boat. Many people prefer traveling this way instead of by bus, as there are no blockages or traffic jams. The thing is, I saw from the plane a very long canal full of these kinds of stations right before landing. I believe you can travel far from Moscow by boat. Well, from the Moscow River, you can go all the way to the Caspian Sea. That's really cool, and that's how you go on the Volga and then into the Caspian Sea. I see, actually, from my place, from home, after the Ak River, which flows just a few kilometers from my house, it runs into the Moscow River and then further on into Pushkin, Imigrab, Gitari.
We blocked them, photographer.
We need the kids to line up in a straight line. Here by the statue didn't have
monsters, but I did everything I wanted. The weather.
Second by second. Repini, 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 this one, Repini. Is a painter, yes. Look, Rapini the painter. I haven't heard of them. Not a single station, you know? Relax, people. People with nothing to do on the streets. Clean, beautiful flowers. Moscow on foot. Today, this will be Moscow on foot. So, very often when I arrive in a new destination on the first day, I don't want to do anything. I don't want to visit tourist spots. I just want to experience the street vibe and see where I am. I don't think so. Maybe. Let's see. And I think that was a canal we crossed, a canal that's also part of the Moscow River, and it's another canal. Much bigger ships travel on this one. Let's cross. We shouldn't cross. Ah, okay. At least let's see these ships. And in front of us, the Kremlin Wall. Wow, that's a whole ship. We can take a ride on the ship. There's a restaurant there. How cool. I took a cruise like that on the canal. Yeah, I think it's really interesting. Yeah, very. But it has to be later in the evening. And it goes around the Kremlin and to Moscow City. Maybe tomorrow, let's see. Ah, it's full of ships. Wow, what? I'm finally reaching the Kremlin Wall. Different kind of architecture here. Welcome, Mai. In Russia, everything has to be big. Welcome. We are going up the bridge that leads straight to the Kremlin towards Russia Square. I think from here, from the bridge, we'll be able to see it. Overall, welcome. Yes. Wow. How cool. Yeah, that's the structure I was talking about. Ew. A viewpoint is a platform, yeah. It seems interesting. Oh, that's all. That's it. Yeah. It's a tourist attraction. From here, you'll take them. Yeah, yeah. Nice pictures with the Kremlin above the river. All right. Super interesting. Ah, look, that's where I'd like to go one of these days. I'm also fascinated by modern architecture. We can go there, we can even take the boat to get there. There's a dock station there. Awesome. The Kremlin, Red Square. We might not be able to enter Red Square today because there's some event, but we'll go as far as we can. This church appears in almost every photo of Red Square. A lot of people, but we saw it. We just can't resist. We're men here. No, but what's beautiful, even God likes it. We were filming, but I'm not cutting this out in editing. Man, did you see how delicate she was? But did you guys see how delicate? I think I saw it too. I think they saw it too. I don't know. And they'll see more. They'll see a lot more. Through our recordings. Here you go, yes. There will probably be a concert, yes. But it's not a problem. We're by the Kremlin walls. We can't go around, so let's go this way. Should we walk more? It's very interesting anyway to get here to this place. No. The most luxurious and the biggest mall is this one. From here, yes, here all the rich people. A car like yours, yes, here, no. Google has one like that too. Also with music like that. Yeah, great atmosphere here in Red Square. It will be a big event. We just looked at the posters. That's why it's closed and you can't go further in. Yes, there's no problem at all. We'll go further. Yes. So many flowers? Yes. So many flowers. Superb. Yes, absolutely superb. I think it would be interesting though to take a look inside this mall, which looks like this from the outside, and inside it's probably modern. Let's take a look. Yes. Let's see what a mall looks like in Moscow. We can also have a coffee around here. Yes, I'll take you to a cafeteria from the SSR Mamatare, the cafeteria. 57 Stalovaya, not really. Oh, no, that's Stalovaya number 1. Yes, but you need to register because there's a long line. We'll wait, but I'm not hungry now. If it's for drinks, we'll find something there. Okay, but there's a food line. But I can't eat anymore right now. Yeah, interesting. The mall, very interesting. And that's how it is, Aaron. Things like that, you get lost. It's big. Now it's going to be higher. Let's go. Okay, there are a lot of hallways. Yeah, nice. I took it easy. I have nothing to say. And different from classic malls. So, do you want me to take you to a clothing store, Putin? I don't think that's necessary. Anyway, my subscribers will lynch me and say I'm a Putinist. And in reality, I'm just a simple traveler. Muzafiru Lugogu FCS Befan. We need to go left here. Razvan tells me that the video won't capture the greatness of this place. No, I've seen a lot of videos made from here. Yes, and I see it for real. Yes, the place truly is special, or maybe I just didn't film it with the right equipment. I don't know what you mean. I'm sure it doesn't capture it. Being here is different from just watching a video of it. Yeah, this gold, the smell, all these flowers, look. Yeah, the mall is spectacular. I'm glad we came in, at least to get some footage. Let's have a coffee or something. Yeah, there's a line here too, like in St. Petersburg. But Gugu has connections, so we're going elsewhere. Ho, ho, ho. So I'm with the right person. Here, so after... Ashivas, à Courvoisier. Oh, Ararat, Cuba, Armenia. Look, they have kvass. I want that one. What else should I show you? Yes, I want that one. That's how I want it, with kvass. So what tablecloths and simple tables like this? I know, with these doilies like they had back then. Yeah, you can still find those at our place. I got myself a beer with kvass at my place with Marcel. A kvass beer like this that you can open with just one hand. Let's have another drink. Good health, good health. It's good. Naka gave the exact and the overtime hours. There's a bell there that rings every 30 minutes on the hour. The bell rings more each time. And here are street artists. I like that St. Petersburg was filled with street artists everywhere. Let's have wine here. Yeah, that's cool. I didn't even notice. That's cool. I can kind of, I don't know, I kind of can. Well, that's why I told you to pay attention. Because the idea was tripping you up. Yeah, very cool. At a kind of icon in Red Square. That's where Lenin's mausoleum is. Where? Right here. But there are certain hours when it's open for 2 or 3 hours a day and not every day. I understand you're not allowed to film or take pictures. There are some stairs, you go down on the left side, okay? And you walk around. He is placed in a glass case like an aquarium. I've seen pictures from there, yes. And you walk around. I don't really want to go there, since it even says, Lenin, have you come? I'm not a Lenin fan, but I have nothing against him. No, I just crossed Red Square. From here, what's the schedule? I don't know if we'll make it every hour on the hour. On the left, this is the changing of the guard. This is the monument of the unknown soldier. Okay, but I have to wait half an hour. No, it's not absolutely necessary today. Another time we'll come here again. Let's go so I can get my speaker too. Yes, I ordered it from the store. You have one too and you're busy, not just hanging around. I'll take you with me and let's go to my place. Let's have a little brandy too. I feel like I'm coming back home. Yeah, I feel all lit up, yeah? And after that, I say we go to... The hunger from such a long trip, you should eat something more Romanian, more Moldovan. Hey, you know, Russian food is very similar to ours. There are a lot of similarities. I mean, I really liked everything I ate here, both Georgian and Russian, and yes, our food too. Look, when we have money, let's go to this hotel. Let's stay strong. That's the real deal. I mean, to have money to get a room here on May 9th when the parade is. And they pass right through here. I understand. Yeah, that's cool. 2,000 euros per night, I see. So, where are we going to eat tonight? To a traditional Moldovan restaurant so we can all speak Romanian there. That's awesome. We'll listen to Romanian music and make a dedication. No limit, no limit. I need to leave my wallet at home. Here people are waiting for the changing of the guard. I saw 2 guards there and the flame, but we won't stay now because it takes too long. The guard changes every hour on the hour. We're going to take a Yandex from in front of the Four Seasons, but people will tell you that we're blocking you there. No, they'll just raise the price on us. Well, we'll take one from the economy section. He says he's leaving for an employee or something. For a butler. Suddenly, I was in a forest right in front of me. At the Four Seasons, you're in the jungle, right in the jungle, with waterfalls, with... How cool. And here is the Four Seasons Hotel. Look, banana trees here. Well, they don't have bananas here. They don't have bananas. And there's a big shortage of jeans. All right. Bananas will be costly early on, but they're healthy. We're on Yandex, that platform we used to see. We just passed right under it now. Look at the party going on over there on Vaporage. Yeah, I really like Moscow too, ever since I first saw it.
Did you order online? Yes, I did. They notified me a few days ago that it's ready to pick up a package. And I have to write the order number. And someone is bringing me the product now.
That's cool.
We're in an electronics store like Imaga, or should we not advertise them? Look at all the TVs people have here.
Russian models.
But also well-known Grundig models.
Toshiba. You know.
Very cool. Anything you find in Russia, absolutely anything.
So you can find anything in Russia, even electronics.
Earlier, I gave this hazelnut. He gave me something good. He sent me a text message.
The seller just comes, scans this, and gives me the product without asking anything. So you're not behind with technology, not even the Russians.
That thing we're paying with pretty eyes, that's cool. To buy with pretty eyes.
Here's the receipt. Someone has already come.
That's all that was taken. Speaker, ha ha. We're setting up a wedding, man.
An extreme gamma butyrolactone bed. Let's see. Maybe he gave me something else. It's sealed, man. I don't think so. How much was a speaker like this?
Let's see.
It closed.
As I bought it for 20, it's 30, 1,790, and I bought it with a discount for 25,000 rubles, 250 euros, 250 euros.
More?
Next time, bring me a good one, cheaper. Well, I just got myself a speaker too, and that's why I got one that's about 2 meters tall. Gamma butyrolactone. No, Samsung is something else, man. Gamma butyrolactone with Common God is something else.
Now, are you curious to hear how it sounds? Come on, let's see.
Look, I can tell you this too for 3,000 rubles. I don't know, I understand. So this is something more special. It's from Mama. It is.
I understand. No. How much did the watch battery replacement cost?
I lost 1,000 rubles and 20 euros because I wasn't paying attention.
1 year warranty. This one, but also a 1 year warranty.
Is it ever named? Very cool. And he told me that I have to go to him to clean my belt, to let him clean my belt. But we're hurrying because the Moldovans are waiting for us at the restaurant. Okay, Hopa. Let's see, because I'm also curious to see what an apartment looks like here in Moscow, somewhere on the outskirts of Moscow.
Razvan's apartment, when did you buy it?
I got the keys. I took over the apartment on May 2nd, so it's pretty recent.
Yeah, I just finished, but it's not fully done yet.
I understand. I bought it on May 2nd. I paid for it then.
In September 2023. Okay, in September 2023 and in May.
There's the airport. I saw where they land. Look how nicely he set it up. Very nice. And how tidy the area is.
These apartment buildings look new. Where's the staircase?
Wait a second. I want to get you something from the car. Oh, it's your car. I don't have the keys. Let me open it. Here you go.
Technology.
What you forget in the car on the phone, eh? Yeah. If the internet works, it shouldn't burn. I got it. You should also remember Go Go, something like that. That's awesome, really awesome. I'm going to know this one where I'm going to put it at my place in Warsaw. I don't know. At my place in Warsaw, I'll put it somewhere. You remember? Yeah, of course. When you want to drink a vodka, you say, when you come, stay, sit on the bench. When you come to my place in Warsaw for a barbecue, I'll show you this one where it's stuck, The apartment courtyard. Wow, that's cool. Yeah, it's a closed courtyard for the year and for the kids too. Look, it's closed and you can only go out with a card. Very cool. You can open the gate with an app on your phone. Just press and it opens. Nicely arranged. Come on, I'm curious to show you the apartment. That's it. It has something new. You have a freight elevator. Don't press this button. Yes, yes. There are two elevators. A passenger elevator we use and a larger one for furniture. And something else interesting, which I haven't seen in Romania, not everywhere in Romania are there electric meters, but this is something interesting. Everyone has their own. My apartment has the water meter and valves outside, so if water is running while I'm away, neighbors can easily turn it off for me. Or you can ask your neighbor to give you the meter, to read your meter for you. Please, you've embarrassed yourself in front of Romania. Something like that. Well, the apartment is really cool. I'm as big as the television. As long as you aren't living here, you can rent it out on Airbnb. No, you don't want to. With that kind of money, I won't get rich and it ruins everything. Yeah, that's true, man. That's awesome. Now I'm really curious, and probably your subscribers are curious too. How much did this apartment cost? Moscow, Russia. How much did it cost in its current state or just to buy? Let's do it. Just buy it and then see what condition it's in. I paid 7,335,000 rubles back in September 2023. How much is that in euros? I think it's somewhere around 70 to 75,000 euros. I don't remember exactly. Okay, we can check and see exactly. 70 to 75,000 euros. And after a year and a half, there was only the first floor. We were building it. After a year and a half, I got a text message to come and get the keys. All online. I didn't meet any of the real estate developers in person. All online. I didn't sign any papers with a pen. I signed electronically, and the Russian state guaranteed my transaction. So here it is. There were big expropriations here too, just like the last ones in Romania. There were big floods everywhere. Now, yes, I'm Nordic. The real estate developer presents a project. The Russian state, yes, the authorities in Russia give him the key. After that, I can buy it. And how? A crow context is created like in Dubai. Yes, I put money there. The real estate developer takes a loan from that bank at a low 1% to 1.5% interest rate. And when the authorities come and hand over the keys, when the apartment is ready to be used, then they release my money and give me the keys. After I have bought it, yes, I took the keys. I started. Furniture, I got it with improvements, with wallpaper on the walls, with this finished flooring. Yeah, it's not very high quality, but it's okay. It's white, it's clean. For now, I also think the same about an apartment, right? 3 years, 5 years, we shouldn't make very good improvements because cracks might appear, more might show up. Yes, I understand. Oh, I've never seen a ceiling like this. I don't know if one exists in Romania. Let me show you. I'll climb up.
Me, that's it. It doesn't break it.
Hey, look, it's a fabric or something. No, it's not fabric. It's some kind of plastic. It's really,
Yeah, I've never seen that before. Yeah.
and the entire air conditioning system, all the electrical wiring is under that plastic. That's cool how they made it. It looks great, Nino, right? Yes, here we had the air conditioning pipes installed, and look, the air conditioning unit.
Each one is placed here above the window. Yes, yes, so it doesn't bother you.
These sounds made them present. Wow, what did they use for the sun? Yes, it's amazing. And when you catch a plane right there, yes, now there's a plane. Yes, exactly. Yes, look what shot I got.
Super cool. Thank you.
Visionary parking is free here because it's a shared parking lot. It also has underground parking. I didn't have enough money to buy, as prices range from 13,000 to 15,000 euros. My car isn't worth much. If you have one in front, you don't need the underground one. The furniture was ordered. I waited a while after that. It was ordered from Siberia, SA. This is in the Provence style. Oksana loves France.
It looks very good.
Very cool. Everything is very cool. Thank you. The coffee machine made in Romania, in Cluj by Delondra.
I didn't expect this to be made in Romania.
The furniture with the equipment.
I think I want 25,000 euros.
How much the whole house cost me here, the whole house.
Let's read something.
Yes.
Let's show the first one. It was really leaking even from the bathroom.
Great. Small and modest, just what you need. I didn't do anything. Tiles, ceramic, it's like that. I get it.
I wrote with finishes.
You get it from them. Leave the fines from them. Let them have it. Cool, very cool. What can I say? This is the only one I bought from Moscow. All the furniture is from Siberia. This one and this wardrobe. Cheaper, like this from Oglin's. I got it from Leroy. Now it's Lehman, Leroy Merlin.
Did you change the name?
The doors are from the real estate developer Internet Artificial Intelligence. The outlet for the router and fiber optic is installed here.
The technology, yes.
Congratulations, what can I say? It's superb. And he put this sun, it's sensational. It's sensational, this. They say it's something special. Well, for friends, it's special. Thank you, Arhangelskaya. So at Botukaluli, we don't have anything. Now look, we add some peppers, bell peppers, okay? Usually with some bacon or with fish. We have herring if you want, with fish or with pickled cucumbers, herring as I know, from the Republic of Moldova. Health to you. Good to see you. And thank you for the welcome. Again, my welcome here and in Moscow was extraordinary.
God help us. God help us. May He keep us safe. Lord,
He likes sports and rides his bike. Okay. This is the storage room in the basement. As for the price, it's about 6 square meters and a bit. And I paid around 5,000 euros just for this storage room. Just for the storage room, yes. I have a few books here in the library. They look good, yes. And I still have space here to put, I want to put a table with a vise with one of those. To fix something like a Romanian, no, to fix something else for the tenants.
okay. Even better, even better, even better. Do you want to clean something? No, not anymore. It's something I made.
It already sounds interesting. It's something I made, but what is it? Wine? No.
Sour cherry and blueberry liqueur. It's with V. I have some. Let's go. I'll pour a little. But I can't figure out what it is. You have to feel it. It's not cherry liqueur. It has to be. Just a bit. Look, pay attention to the color. That's enough vodka. It was strong too. Razvan said you can't just have 1 or 2 glasses. You need to drink 3, definitely. Come on, let's have some more. Let's keep quiet. Hey, Baloo. It's good, man. Wow, you really hit me with that one. Should I give you the bottle? I have nowhere to keep it, you know? Well, are you staying around here for another 4 days? Yeah, I can't. I'll take it. I'll take it with me. But what did you make this with? With vodka? Is it sour cherry liqueur? Yes, it's homemade, not made with vodka. So I picked the plums from my yard. Sour cherries, plums, or plums, the plums. I picked the plums from my yard. I made balinka. After I picked the sour cherries, I added sugar, and with that balinka, this drink was made. But from your yard in Russia, not Romania or Ariel, from the countryside where I live. No, next time I'll come there. Especially since you said you also have a pond, 70 hectares of pond hectares, 4 lakes. You know how sorry I am when I drove in just now, but I'll take you by car next time because I don't have time now. Very good, not cabins, yeah, camping, guest house, camping. I can't wait to return to Russia. Zito, my dear ones, we've arrived at the restaurant or the tavern, whichever you want to call it. Should we speak Romanian here too? Okay, let's have some homemade wine, a young wine, right? So this is a restaurant of the Moldovan community in Moscow. Yes, there are a couple. This is the Solnechny restaurant, which means the sunny restaurant in translation. And another one, Casa Maria, somewhere around here. There are about 300,000 Moldovans in Moscow, in all of Russia. 800,000 are in all of Russia, 700,000, incredible. Half the country, exactly half. Yes, because there are about 2 million of them. Yes, that's few. Very cool. Let's see what's there. Let's see. Last time I sat there on that couch and it's really cool. Mosika, I understand. So I came in here. Paramona, what are you doing in the chairs? Good evening. You posted about me. Let me give you a souvenir so you can sit and see yourselves too. How nice it is to walk into a restaurant in Moscow and say, good evening, good evening. Very cool. Thank you. Thank you. To the next one.
My recipe.
Goodbye. It's just us, our own then. Better for you too. Look over there. We are Moldovans. Where do we sit, Marcel? Wherever you want, that's where we'll sit. What's your name? Liliana, wherever you want, that's where we'll sit. It's really the truth. It's really cool to have someone speak to you in Romanian here. Liliana, like that, my friend. I looked at the menu and asked if there's one in Romanian, and she's going to tell us the menu. I said I want soup. She said it in Romanian. She didn't say it in Romanian.
Then I'll kiss you with the chicken soup.
With borscht?
With homemade borscht, yes.
Oh dear.
From Moldova.
I want with.
Lovage from Moldova.
Oh my, hit it even harder.
It's so special. In a clay pitcher and with dough made of...
Great, I want that one.
Then soup, baked pies fried in the pan, and we have baked ones in the oven.
B. Yes.
With soup, with bratzle, sheep at...
Soap? Love, what do you recommend? What goes best with this soup?
Cheap cheese with green onions?
Let's have that. Give us that platter of green onions with red wine, soup, pie with cheese and dill.
Oven baked or pan fried?
In the pan.
In the pan.
In the pan? Kashim. Did you get the pies? Well, the pie goes with the soup, right?
Well, then I suggested pies so you wouldn't burn the bread.
Ah, okay. Yes, pies. Yes, pies with cheese and dill. That's good.
Give us one with cheese and green onions.
And onions.
Green. But
It also goes very well with dill.
I think
That with dill it goes better. Yes. Yeah, you were saying chicken broth. Our president, Nico Jordan, has been to your place in Moldova 3 times. We ate broth. We eat broth, of course. The first time we eat broth,
2 days later, I want to make broth again.
I eat too. And Marcia, I want broth too.
Thank you. Until when then?
For now, that's all. Yes.
Then a liter of wine, sparkling water, still water, a platter with cheese and green onions, a fried pie with cheese and dill, and 2 days.
Yes, perfect.
Yes. Minimum. Come.
This is the atmosphere in Moscow. I can't believe. So let us get some broth with.
Moldovan borscht.
We listen to Romanian music. Incredible. Next to me, my neighbors. How cool. Missing my country, I come here. Liliana pours another drink, and just like that, I swallow my tears.
Like a crocodile. What?
Cool.
She's picked up from here, she runs, she learns. She sets down the glass while the ugly ones watch me. Believe me a lot, because I lost what I was holding. Believe me a lot, because you left me duplicated. These autumn days, I will see you soon. Thank you for watching the video. Let me. How dear are the old networks? How dear you remain when you leave. I beg you, stay a little longer. I beg you, stay a little longer for what, you know?
You know,
Something.
cheese appetizer. One of them is salty, one is unsalted. This is salty telomere, this is unsalted. I saw how it looks, but it's so good. Good day. Sheep. Goofy was going to the top. I saw myself the day of turning, days many and strange days say, brother, that I'm dying. I saw myself show it to our Moldovan friends, to our brothers from our brothers, yes. I have Moldovan soup. Very interesting presentation of the soup. Look at me, arsh. Oh, wow. I saw myself, show it. So without exaggeration, I ate the best chicken borscht of my life. Even though I've been to the Republic of Moldova several times, I haven't eaten anything this good anywhere else here. I'm very serious, thank you. I don't know how they make it. I'm glad you liked it. It's amazing, I didn't expect it. I don't eat soup for dinner, but I do. I'm a soup lover. I eat soup even for breakfast. I eat soup. Me too, for breakfast and in the evening, but for dinner with wine and this. I said we should have a barbecue or something. But I'm glad you liked it, that you weren't disappointed. Did you have any reservations at first? Wherever you take me, just trust Bobu. Top. Thank you for bringing me to this great place. Where else should I go?
I'll definitely come again. And these pies too. These were for the doctors. It doesn't matter anymore. I was taking them to the doctors. Man, the edges are with dill. So with a dill pie, I can really hold myself back. I like them. Kent. Yes, very good, very good. A place to recommend in Moscow when I come again with that one. You have the location saved, so I'll come straight here. I'm saving it too. You make the reservation and I'll follow you. No, our chefs tonight. So I had a soup, yeah, incredible chicken soup, like I haven't even had in the Republic of Moldova. As we say, it's not a sour soup. Yeah, in Moldova it's called zama. It's borscht. Now I understand our president because he ate zama 3 times in Moldova. You eat it when you go to bed and when you wake up. How should we say it? Thank you very much. Thank you very much. It was extraordinary. I'm not sure what it is actually. Everything I ate tonight, not just the soup. Thank you so much. Best wishes. What a welcome we had here in Moscow as well. Incredible. You know, I'm waiting for my Yandex to Razvan left with another taxi. He lives very close to the restaurant. I have to go to the center. I'm waiting for my Yandex. It was an extraordinary day, and today I met extraordinary people. Rizvan, I have no words. Really, I have no words. Once again, a Romanian in Russia. Look him up on YouTube. I'll leave the link in the description too. He's worth following as well. An extraordinary man who has already been living here in Russia for 15 years. I'm going to take a taxi now, heading to my accommodation in the city center, and tomorrow is a new day here in Moscow. But until then, I thank you very much for following me. Thank you for subscribing to this channel. Thank you to all the members and everyone who has donated to support this channel. Until the next vlog from here, from Moscow, from the streets, I say goodbye.